riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. Jack, we Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Rick flaring, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death. I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. When I open like Betty Wops, then find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My ground repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry for spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out D-Phase. Yeah. Bubba C. Yeah. Rick flaring on him. Rick flaring on him. Rick flaring on him. Rick flaring, son up, baby.
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the swag, pull up where you at. No cap if the Brody is speaking the soft facts. My advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeant is with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offer the least. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walk it, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets. Happy Monday. You already know what it is. It's your boy Scotty back with another one. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. All right, we're back
we're back with the transfer evaluations. Okay, we're back with transfer evaluations. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this straight up. All right, two things. One, JaCobian Morgan was probably the most requested guy next. Listen, you man must be wanting to know, and I appreciate that. I know you Jack State fans. You guys be sneaking in and watching and be like, "Hey, Scotty," like I think over like. I think about 15 or 18 people hit me up about JaCobian Morgan. Was I going to do the review? And they were asking, for me to do the review. Some of them were Jackson State fans. I say about 10 of them were JSU fans, and the rest of them were like SWAC people or football people just in general. And then shout out to Paris, right? Because I'm a man of my word. If you reach out to me and you say, "Hey, Scotty, can you do a review on a kid?" I would prefer a transfer, because transfers usually have tape, right? I don't like breaking down huddles. I can, but it's a highlight tape. So they're going to look good. You gotta find it in the weeds. You know what I'm saying? You got to find the flaws in the weeds. But if you want me to find a person, you're like, "Hey, Scotty, can you review this person? They're a transfer," and I can get the film, I would do it. Paris hit me up. I had film for him. I said, "I got you, P." So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a man of my word. It ain't, I'm not picking on nobody. It's just what people request. And I go do, I listen to the people. Y'all watch the show. I respond to y'all. All right. So that's what we're talking about today. So we getting into JaCobian Morgan and we get into Cameron Plummer. All right. Cameron Plummer, DN from Sam Houston State. And then you have JaCobian Morgan, quarterback, Syracuse, now at Jackson State, man. This is going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. But before I get into it, okay, listen, you know me, I got to go a little off script-ish, okay? I've never really felt like a celebrity, right? I don't really feel that way. People come up to me all the time. I'm very gracious and humble about anybody who says, "Hey, Scotty, I watch your show." Like, I'm really humble because at the end of the day, you don't have to watch the show. You know what I'm saying? So when people be like, "Hey, Scotty, I watch it in my truck, or I watch it going to work, or I watch it, you keep me up." I really am humble. So I don't want nobody to think like I'm like real big-headed, because I'm a really cool guy. I'm really, like, I still see myself as Abrion from Maryland. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see myself as nothing. But anyway, so yesterday I'm kicking it with my son. We watching the Miami Heat game, right? And my son looks at me. He's like, "Dad, do you know Andrew Body?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Andrew's my guy. What do you mean?" He's like, "You think you can call Andrew?" I was like, "I think I can call Andrew." He's like, "I really want to talk to Andrew Body." I was like, "I can make that happen for you, son." I felt so empowered. It's the little things in life, man. My son made me feel like I knew Denzel Washington or Will Smith or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, Andrew's my guy. You know what I'm saying? So I FaceTime him. You know what I'm saying? And, I FaceTime Andrew. You know what I'm saying? And my son damn near embarrassed me. Let me tell you. So we talking to Andrew. You know what I'm saying? So because Andrew gonna be in the wedding, you know what I'm saying? So Andrew, we talking to Andrew and everything like that. So Andrew, he's asking him like 8-year-old questions, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, "Andrew, you're such a great football player. How many yards have you thrown?" And da 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 da. So he's asking him all this, and I'm like, and Andrew being Andrew. Andrew's a good person, man. He like, I told him, he's like, Andrew's like, I told my son, like, "Yo, Andrew Body's like the 4th highest passer in the state of Texas." And, my son's from Texas. He's born in New York, but he's from Texas. So he's like, "What?" Like, eyes got big because he's just getting into football. So, he's kind of like learning. So, Andrew's like, "What position you play?" And my son's like, "What position I play?" He's like, I say, "Andrew, you just getting into football. He's trying to get his legs. He's trying to figure out what he's good at. You know what I'm saying? So then at the end of it, this is where my son embarrassed me, right? I'm like, the conversation going well, Key talking to Andrew, I'm talking to Andrew, we checking in on him. My son at the end of the conversation gonna be like, "Hey, Andrew Body." And Andrew's like, "Yeah, what's up?" He's like, "You need to get a new chain because it's whack." I'm like, like, yo, what is your problems? I didn't say that on the phone, right? And I'm like, all right, Andrew, we're going to let you go. Now I got to go in parent mode, right? Because I'm like, yo, you don't even know the guy to say something like that. And then that's what you want to do? I pull my contacts to call him and FaceTime him. And that's what you gonna pull that shit. That's what you gonna do. You gonna do. I was so embarrassed. And I had to go straight parent mode. I'm like, yo, bro, hey, don't do that. I said, don't do that. I say, then he like, oh, I'm sorry, Dad. It was a joke. I'm like, no, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. You messing up. You messing. That's my contact. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So. Dog, man, I was so embarrassed. You don't even understand. I was so embarrassed. He was like, get a new chain. It's whack. I'm like, I wanted to backhand that boy on the phone so fast. Oh, man, I was hot. Boy, I was hot. The kids, man, don't have them. Don't have them. Mess up the whole friendship and everything like that, man. Crazy. All right, listen, let's get into today's show. We talking transfer evaluations. And we're going to get into some Cameron Plummer. All right, Cameron Plummer. Now, once again, Southern fans, do not blame me. Blame this lovely lady in the chat who has her day off, Paris, okay? Blame Paris. All right? Blame Paris. All right? She asked for it. I'm just reviewing what Paris asked. She said, hey, Scotty, I said, sure, I sure can. I surely will. All right, Cameron Plummer. I'm sorry, he is not a D tackle. I apologize. He is a DN 6'6", 230. I say again, he is not a D tackle. All right, he is DN 6'6", 230. All right, I'm going to pull up his tape. And listen, I'm going to be buck. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. All right. You know, I would usually with my clips, you know what I'm saying? I would usually like say good clips, bad clips, you know, like good things about Cameron Plummer. And listen, I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with y'all. It's just clips. It's just clips. It's just clips. Okay. I'm gonna play the film. I'm gonna play the film. I don't know who recruited this kid. Listen, I know why you recruit kids like this, right? You recruit kids like this because of the simple fact is he's 6'6", 230. Okay, he's 6'6", 230. That's why you recruit him. But what he reminds me of when I'm watching the film, right? When I'm watching the film, and let me blow myself up. When I watch the film on this kid, he reminds me like a girl who's always a bridesmaid and never a bride. He never gets to the quarterback. He never gets the ring, okay? He is always the bridesmaid, never the bride. The Bama never gets to the quarterback. I'm like, Jesus Christ, the point of being a defensive end is to get to the quarterback. So, geez Louise. So if this is true, maybe he can protect them way more than because this Bama can't sniff a quarterback. Okay, can't sniff him. Can't sniff him. I gotta keep it a buck. Just gotta keep it a buck. All right, let's get into it. Let me get my little highlighter arrow. And see where we go from here. My stuff ain't working today. Here you go. All right. So here he is over here, I believe. Number 56. That's his number. 56. All right. 56 is his number. Is that? Nope, that's not him. No, I'm sorry. Wrong side. Wrong side. All right. It's the person that don't get to the quarterback. All right. It's him. All right. 56. Here we go. It's just a lot of that. I couldn't even say good or bad. It's just a lot of that. Like what you see here of the lineman running him around the pocket. It's just a lot of that. Like, he don't even get here. Like, you see the person at the bottom right there. You know what I'm saying? He don't even get to the toes. He don't even get to the ankles. He always be out here. Continue on. I'm sorry. Paris knew what she was doing. That's why she asked for him. That's why she asked for him. That Paris know what she be doing. All right, here we go right here. 56 right here. He gets double, fights through. It's just a whole. It's just a whole bunch of that, man. I can't even express. Like, all right, like, okay, on this play, I want you to watch two people, right? On this play, I want y'all to watch two people. I want you to watch him play DN, right? And I want you to watch how he plays DN. And you tell me which guy looks like they play DN. I'm going to rewind it so we can get back to it. Now watch him, right? Watch him. Okay? Yeah, maybe. I might go, okay? Right? You see that? Now, he could be for containment. Let's just keep it real. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. He could be for containment, you know, watching if he goes out here or if they do a V or whatever. So he could be playing containment. But watch the hustle by these guys. It's just different, man. It's just different. I can't explain it. It's just different. Watch. Watch the dip. Whoop. Watch the rip. Watch. I mean, like, both of them guys get there. Watch them work. Rip. Oh, I'm there. I'm in there. Like, dog, I'm telling you. He's just not that guy. He's just not that guy. He's just not. Oh, here you go. Oh, here I come. Here I come running. Oh, I'm back here. Just a whole bunch of yeah. Here you go. Here he goes right here, 56. Did y'all see it? No, you gotta rewind. I'm sorry. Did you see it? I don't know if he was like windshield wiping. Like, look at this move. What is this? What is this? Like, bro, what is this? Like, what are we? Like, listen, man. I'm telling you, the film don't lie. He's just a guy, man. I just can't express it. Like, look, stalled, just straight stalled, no push, straight stalled, ain't going nowhere. Not look, oh, run. Here I come. Like, that's just dog, man. I'm just saying, man. Paris knew what she was doing. Paris knew exactly what she was doing. Here we go again. Let me rewind it. Here he goes. Right here on the outside. Stall. Like, it just I can't express. I can't say enough. That ain't him. Guess where he at? Over here. Being blocked, okay? That ain't him, okay? You got 34 over. 34 is a monster. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's crazy on the film. But this guy, getting blocked. Still getting blocked. The quarterback is sacked. Listen, see, that's what I'm talking about. The quarterback is down. This Bama's still getting blocked. He's the only person in the scene still getting blocked. When I tell you, he is just a guy. Like, bro, how is this Bama sacked and you still the only person getting blocked? That's him getting blocked. Everybody else not getting blocked. But you. Come on, man. This is crazy right now. This is crazy. Man, when I was watching this film, I said, Paris got one here. Here he goes right here on the side. Here you go, right over here. Another again. Still getting blocked. Still getting way. Now how you start over here, there's no stunt. Mind you, listen to me very carefully. Usually when you see a D lineman or a DN come inside, it's because of a stunt. Why? Because he kicks him out. He comes inside, makes him try to turn his head. Then he's coming down this A gap. This Bama gets pushed all the way over here, not because of a stunt. No. Just because he was trying to go inside and the lineman took him all the way over here. Come on, man. Man. Yeah, that's him right there. There you go, over here, right here. Still getting blocked. Nah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. All right, y'all get the point, okay? Y'all get the point. Y'all get the point, okay? Y'all get the point. Now, I know you're not gonna like my grades. I know you're not, right? Because you're like, Scotty, what are you doing? I know. Listen. I just need y'all to listen when I explain this, okay? Pro Football Focus. All right, now he's only had 59 snaps. He's had 59 snaps, okay? 60, 61. All right. It is what it is. All right, you see the 6'6", 230. Okay, cool. Transfer grade is a C. Now, I want to be mindful, all right? Because I'm going to just tell y'all both. They both C's, all right? They're both C's. This is why they're both C's and not D's. This is why it's not D's. You can't coach 6'6", 230. You can't coach it. And he does have, yes, thank you. Strictly measurables, right? Strictly measurables. Now, if he was 6'4", 6'3", 230, I would have had D's all over this because I'm like, I don't see it. But listen, I want y'all to understand what I'm saying, right? I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. When you're 6'6", 230, and he does have a motor, he does have a motor, okay? He does go. There's other plays, like he does go, right? What I'm saying is this. This is the type of guy that can have a game in the SWAC where he'll get 2 or 3 sacks. And you're like, Scotty, how? It's simply because he has a motor. He'll go against the right team. Listen to me. He'll go against the right team at the right time. He's 6'6", 230, right? And he'll have a 2 or 3 sack game, and you'll come back on here and be like, Scotty, you said he wasn't good. At the end of the day, it's the same thing with Tyus Martin. They're both the same guys. They're just a guy. They're both the same. They're just guys. But if at the right moment in the right time with the right team, those guys can go off because you don't think much about them. They get the right matchup and they win something. So that's why. So to me, I don't see this being he's not an all-conference SWAC. I don't see that. I don't see that in his future. I don't see the explosion. I don't see the hands. I don't see any of that to be all SWAC anything, right? He's just a guy. He's 6'6", 230, just a guy. It is what it is. So, Paris, boy, when I tell you, you picked one. When I was watching this film, I said, Paris going to have the biggest smile in the world. She knows she won this one. That kid he's just a guy. He is just a guy. So, I don't see him. Listen, I think he has the feet, right? But you're asking, listen, once again, listen. You're asking, this ain't North Dakota State, okay? This ain't North Dakota State where guys, you can trust the training staff and the coaching staff to turn you into an old. Well, he did do Teron. I think he did Teron Armstead, didn't? I think Dooley did Teron Armstead. I think he coached Teron Armstead. So I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Maybe. I'll stay optimistic. I won't bash Dooley for that one because I believe he coached Teron Armstead. So I won't bash Dooley for that one. I'll give him that one. Hey, and they lost their D-line coach. He went to Ohio State. Graves, I think Terrence Graves, I think that's his name. Or Graves. One of the D-line coaches that used to be at Southern who teaches all the D linemen, he went to Ohio State. So they don't even have that guy anymore. So if they had him, I would be like, based off of coaching from him, you could probably move him up to a C+, maybe a B-. And that's Clark. Yeah, Clark. They lost Clark to thank you guys. They lost Clark to Ohio State. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like he's not there anymore. You know what I'm saying? So Paris. Let me just hey, listen, Paris, you won this round with Southern. I'll give you that one. You definitely did. Man, yeah, that's a pick. But listen, like I said, if you want me to review players and stuff like that, you're more than. I gave Tyrus a C- or a D. So I think that should have been fair. I could have gave him the same thing. Yeah, I could have gave this kid the same thing. Yeah, I think I gave Tyrus a C- or a D, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And I based it off measurables as well. So yeah, I'll give you that one. It could be C. It could be a C or D. It could definitely be that. I'll give you that. So yeah, it could definitely be a C. It would be a C- or a D+. Same thing with Tyus. I'll give you that. You're absolutely right. I'll give you that one. Let me see. I think I got the slide in here. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. I could have gave him the same thing. I could have gave him the same thing. So I'll give you that one. Maybe that's a JSU curve. Oh man, maybe that's a JSU way better. Oh, whoa. Listen. I will say they're on negative. Okay, when you're 6'6", listen, bro. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. When you're 6'6", 330, hold on. Time out. Y'all getting this game confused, okay? Y'all are getting this game confused. Let me remind you. The kid is 6'4", 330. Not 230. This Bama is 230. So I would expect a guy who is 6'6", 280 or 300 pounds to push him across the field. But somebody who is 6'4", 330 getting pushed 10 to 15 yards back, that is the wrong answer. So stop trying to make this something that it's not. That Bama is 330, and he was getting pushed back 10 to 15 yards. Well, 10. I won't say 15. He was getting pushed back 10 yards. Like, Jesus. Let's move forward amicably, okay? Because y'all Bamas is tripping today. Y'all Bamas is, I'll give you that. I'll give you the JSU curve. So I could have gave him, when you're 330, you know what I'm saying? When you're 330, I just can't see you getting pushed back 10 yards. Now, I'm not saying Tyus is I think they're both just a guy. I think they're both just guys. You know what I'm saying? But I'll give you this. I could also give Cameron a D+. I'll give you that. I won't bump up Tyus, but I can bump down Plummer and give him a D+. So I can definitely give him a D+. I'll give you that. I think they're both the same, so I give him a D+. Cedric, I'll give you that. I'll give him a D+. If there is a JSU curve, there is a JSU curve. I'm not here to argue with you about that. But I do think I could have bumped him down to a D+ as well. All right, let's get into the man of the hour. Okay, the man of the hour, JaCobian Morgan, 6'4", 6'5", depending on who you're talking to. I believe he was 223. Listen, y'all don't really care about the weight, you know what I'm saying? But y'all mostly care about the height. All right, 6'4", 6'5" guy. Going into what it is. Let me get this film up. Now for JaCobian, all right. Now for JaCobian, I got good and bad. He's at least that good for me to break down good and bad. I ain't just mash clips together like I did with Plummer. I was just like, this ain't even worth my time to even put titles on this joker. I said, they'll get it how I give it to them. All right. So he's better than that. Okay. I'll just tell you that. He's at least better than that. So here we go. JaCobian, this is the bad. Okay. We're gonna start off with the bad and then we're gonna finish with the good. We got some bad, then we're gonna go good. All right. First thing, JaCobian Morgan. All right, step back. All right, so this isn't really okay. Let me say this: the bad with JaCobian is really not bad. It's just like you gotta like. I don't want to say I gotta find something wrong. It's not that, right? Because all jokes are like, yeah, you gotta find. It's not that. It's just that stuff that should be routine. He can sometimes make difficult. That's what I would say that. So that's why I had to clip it to show y'all that some of the stuff that is kind of routine, he makes he just makes it difficult. But some quarterbacks it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like little things like that. It's just like this is routine, right? Okay, I work up the pocket, I see it, and it just dies, right? It just dies on him. And the guy dropped it too, but it just dies on him. All right, here we go again. I think this is just off on the quick game, right? Just off. He's just off. Like I said, stuff that's routine, right? He's just off. So he sees it, flips his hips, throws it, and it dies, right? I mean, like, come on, like look how big this window is, right? Look how big this window is. He just missed it. You know what I'm saying? It's just as simple as that. He just missed it. All right. Nice window, good route, just missed it. All right. This one is a little different. I know you guys can't really see it. This one is working the pocket. A lot of people, Jackson State fans are going to like this comp. Everybody in the SWAC is not going to like this comp. He reminds me a lot of Herndon Hooker, right? Because if you watch Hooker in the pocket, he doesn't do a lot of I'm sorry. Let me blow this up. I apologize, guys. I'm sorry. Right? What he doesn't do is he doesn't really move through the pocket a lot, right? Like if you watch Herndon Hooker, like when he gets the snap, I'm gonna blow myself up real quick, guys. When Herndon Hooker gets the snap, if you ever watch his stuff at Tennessee, right? He's not very far from the center. Like it's like it seems like the center is gonna run into him. That's how close they are. That's what he reminds me of. Like he doesn't really get too far drops or he doesn't go really far back, but at the same time, he does have very flat feet like Herndon Hooker. Hooker has very flat feet, so he don't really bounce a lot. He's very flat-footed and he throws it. So he doesn't like his mechanics. That's the word. His mechanics remind me a lot of Herndon Hooker. All right, from Tennessee, the guy that just got drafted. But this is just, him not being aware, gets tagged. I think throws a pick. See, it's like okay. So my comps for him is like this. He reminds me a lot of Big Ben, right? Because he's big enough to feel like he can get out of anything, right? He just holds the ball way too long. sometimes he just holds the ball way too long because he's such a big guy. Hendon Hooker. Thank you, Hendon Hooker. He's such a big guy that it's hard to bring him down. So he holds the ball longer than he should. But he's such a big guy. He's like, because you'll see later in the film, like he'll shake Bama's off because he knows I'm just that stronger than you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a gift and a curse. You can all like, he's capable of doing it, but sometimes you have to live with him holding the ball long. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you got to live with it sometimes. Like at that point, he should have just threw the ball away. But, you know, once again, he thinks he's going to step out of it and stuff like that. Even though it comes in, the pressure comes in really quick because he slices it right through here. Boom. All right. But right there, you got to just throw it away. Just throw it away. All right. See, this is him holding the ball way too long. Way too long. Way too long. Right? Way too he's just holding the ball way too long. That's one of his issues. He holds the ball way too long. Like if he doesn't see it, he just holds it until something comes open. Why I gotta go watch his high school film when we got his college film? All right. Now this is the last bad play, and then we get to the good stuff. Progression and reads, right? Now, even in his good stuff, you don't really see him go through a lot of progression and reads. You see him he's more of a pre-snap guy, right? Than he is as a post-snap guy, right? But this is just a bad throw. Like, you know, as a quarterback, you have max protect. It's a two-man route. You see two cover man. You see cover two man. You see cover two man, right? Or yeah, two man over the top, whatever you want to call it, right? And you still throw this? It makes no sense. All right? They're pretty much in cover two. They're really in cover two because he's not even running with them. Yeah, it's actually cover two because you can see right here, it's right here. So he's trying to fit it in this pocket. To me, you don't throw that. There's nothing else to hold anybody back, right? Because when you're running cover two, the way he is, right? When you run cover two, you usually have like a flat concept, right? You have a flat concept that comes out here, and that holds this corner down because he's a flat. His reads is the flat. So the mere fact that you know you're in max protect and there's nothing to hold this corner down at the 40 to make him stay in the flat so you can hit this hole, you don't throw this. You don't throw it. You don't. And he threw a bad ball, and he doesn't get there, right? So that's really it. That's really it. I mean, listen, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't really pray nothing well goes for TC. I really don't. But they got him one. They got him one on this one. They got one on this one. All right. Here we go. Good JaCobian. Right? This kid can do some quick game. All right? He can do quick game all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Right? So I think you're going to see a lot of that. Very good quick game quarterback. Boom, hit it. Boom. Even with it's really for Jackson. It's really for Jackson. I really want y'all to lose everything. All right, once again, quick game. Boom. Here we go. Hits it. Right? That's why I said earlier in the earlier plays, right, of him just missing on routine stuff, because I watched enough film of him that lets you know that he can hit it anytime he wants to. It just, he misses it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like sometimes he's just off. But one thing I absolutely love about JaCobian, the one thing about JaCobian that a lot of people probably don't notice when you watching film, his eyes are always in the middle of the field. he rarely, when he gets it, unless he knows he's going to whatever side he's going, that's the only time you ever really see him just turn his head and focus on one side. He always drops his eyes into the middle of the field, and then you'll see him turn real quick, and I love that. He holds the safety. If you're a safety that reads quarterback eyes really well, JaCobian will mess you up because he'll hold you until the last second, and he'll turn and he'll sling that joker. So I absolutely love that fact. Boom, and he'll just hit it. That's how JaCobian gets down. He'll flip his hip so quick and he'll sling that joker. All right, quick game again. Some more quick game. You see what I'm saying? Like this is like prototypical. Like, look how he's not looking there. He flips his hips and he just holds it, right? Because what a lot of quarterbacks do, they don't do that. They'll literally put their eyes on that right side, and that linebacker gets to move. But what does he do? He looks straight, right? He looks. Let me show y'all. He's looking here, right? So that he's not looking here. He's looking here. His eyes. That's why the linebacker has to stay. Then he flips his hips really quick. Boom. Hits. Man, you gotta love that. You gotta love that, man. I'm telling you. Same thing with here. Oh, this arm strength is crazy. Like, y'all gotta see this. Y'all gotta see this. I gotta rewind this. Look at where he's at, where he throws this, right? But once again, stare down the middle, swing it to the side. Like, look where he's at. He's in the middle of the field, throws it to the far hash. Crazy arm strength. The kid can throw it. Don't worry about the ref falling. Yeah, don't worry about the ref falling. All right. This play right here. Yo. Hey, listen. If I was a coach, this play right here alone I would have gave him a scout. I would have called him the same day. As soon as I saw this clip, I would have called him the same day and said, hey, man, you trying to come to Jackson? Wherever I wanted this Bama to go, I would have been like, yo, you trying to come? Because this play alone, I need y'all to see how nasty this is. I'm going to slow this joker down for y'all, Bamas. This is NFL. This is an NFL throw. Look where he's at. He's on the far hash of the field. He is throwing an out route. What's that? That's about a 11-yard, but he's coming back to it. Dog, that's next level right there. That's next level. Completed. Okay? That ain't thrown out of bounds. That's completed. That's next level. I'm telling you, that play alone would have got him a scholarship. That's nice. Look at this. And look, once again, you can't even jump it because of the way he reads it in the beginning. He keeps his shoulder square, swings it, boom, out on the rope, too easy. That's a great catch by the receiver too, by the way. All right. Now, this is where, tell him again, and this is a Grambling fan. So this is football. This is football at its finest, man. This kid is like that. All right. Improv. This is where I think that JaCobian, I would be surprised if JaCobian is not the starter. Let me just say that. Let me blow myself up when I say this. I'll say this. Listen, Jason Brown, I know you have the experience. I'll give you the Orange Blossom Classic. I'll give you that. But if you lose, I don't see how JaCobian Morgan won't be the starter for Jackson State. I just can't see it unless Sunshine does something very miraculously. I can't see how JaCobian Morgan is not the starter for Jackson if they lose Orange Blossom Classic. No, I'm sorry. If they lose against South Carolina State, I don't know if you take JaCobian to the OBC. I think JaCobian is the starter. That's just how I just think he's just He's just that good. I don't know what y'all want me to say. He's just that good. And this is what makes him. You got to watch these improv plays that I'm about to like show y'all. This what just makes him that good. He's just that good. Watch this. This touch right here is crazy. Like y'all don't look at this. The man is running this way and throws it this way, and it's on a dime. My bad. Improv. My bad. I'm not an English major. My bad. I was rushing. My bad. All right. So here we go. He's running. Look at that. Running this way, tosses it. Look at that placement. Look at that placement in the middle of two Bamas on the sideline, still capable of making. That's a touchdown. If he gets his toe, if he's wearing a size 9 instead of a size 11, that's a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? That's a touchdown. All right, next up. This is what makes, I'm telling y'all, see what y'all be watching? Y'all be watching highlights. I go get film. The mother YouTube channels, they get you highlights. I go get you real. This is game footage. Okay, stop playing with me. Ain't no highlights out here. All right. Look at this. See, this is the part. Look at this. Thumbs up. Look at this throw. Look at this throw. Watch him work the pocket. This throw right here is like that. Watch this boy work the pocket. Watch him. Okay. This is where I'm talking about. He's Hendon Hooker, whatever the hell that boy's name is from Tennessee, right? All right. He's flat-footed. Works the pocket, jump cuts out, throws it on the run. Boom. That's nasty. That is nasty. Here we go. This is my Big Ben comp. All right. Look at this. Get off me. This is why I say you got to live and die with him holding the ball for a long time. Right? This is why you got to live and die with him holding the ball, because he makes plays like this. So it's okay. Look at this. This is DN he's shrugging off. Get off me. You know what I'm saying? So you got to live with it. Right? You got to live with it. Here we go again. Up. I'm here. Watch this throw. That thing is crazy. You gotta see this throw. This throw is like that. I'm telling you, the kid has it. Watch how he throws this junk with the most. Watch this. Look at this. Look at this touch. Right? Look at this touch. Right over. Look at that. I'm trying to tell you that boy nasty. I'm trying to tell you that boy is like that. Okay? Jacoby Morgan is like that. Stop playing with him. All right? Stop playing with him. All right? So, the thing is, it's a little roughy. It's a little rough. Okay? I'm going to be honest. It's a little rough. He's more of a pre-snap read than a post-snap read guy. All right. He's more of a pre-snap read than a post-snap read. But this is his pro football focus grade. All right. He had, as a true freshman, he had 99 snaps. They rated him 64-65. And then last season, he had 7 snaps. See what I'm saying? So just understand why my grade is going to be what it is, right? I listen. Okay, listen. The reason it's a C- is because he doesn't have the experience. It's the only listen. The only reason it's a C- is because he doesn't have the experience. That Boston College, the film you just watched, right, is the only game he played the whole game. Okay, he's played the whole game. Now, impact grade is an A. The kid is like that. Okay, listen, unless they coach him off a cliff, right? The kid is like that. There's no other way around it. The kid is a freaking A, right? Now, is it an A plus, an A minus? I don't give a damn, okay? Unless they coach this kid off of a cliff, he's like that. He's like that. So the one thing about Maurice Harris is that his scheme has always been with a very mobile guy. Like even Malik Willis being as big as he is, because remember Maurice coached at Liberty, you know what I'm saying? So being as big as Malik was, Malik could move, you know what I'm saying? So he's always had that mobile guy, right? But JaCobian is not your typical dual threat guy. He's not that. He's like 80% thrower, 20% runner. So even when you think he's about to run, he might just bomb it over your head. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't that. This ain't that. So if you're looking for RPO guy like that, that's not him. That's not him. He's a quarterback. All right. Don't ask him to do nothing else than be a quarterback, because that's what he is. Right. That's what he is. So like I said, unless they coach this boy off a cliff, he's your starter. And to me, unless the offense is just that hard, which I don't believe it is. I really don't believe it is. But unless it's just that hard, I don't see why this isn't your starter. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that simple. I don't see how this guy isn't your starter. Because if we could have seen him in the spring game, I think he would have blew everybody out the water. I think if it was me, I think if I was, it would be JaCobian and Sunshine for the starter and Jason Brown be my backup. I'm just gonna keep it like that. I'm just gonna keep it like that. But yeah, listen, when I tell you I didn't want to see him be this good. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I really didn't. When I was watching the film, I was like, damn. I text KJ, right? Like, let me hold on. I will open the call lines up too, just in case he calls in. But I really didn't want him to be this good. I ain't even gonna hold you. I really didn't. I was like, I hope this man would suck. So I was like, I get clown the hell out of these men. I'm watching it, and I literally I got through watching the game. I text KJ. I said, TC got on one. I said, TC got on one. I can't even fake. I can't even fake. TC got on one. I was like, this kid nice. This kid nice. I didn't want to. Oh, I didn't want to. But I had to. Listen, I gotta call a spade, man. You can't. The film don't lie. That's one thing. I can get on here all day and tell y'all how I feel about something. But once I show you the film, you be like, Scotty, you're hating. The kid's good. I'm like, yeah, the kid's pretty damn good. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta, the kid's pretty damn good. Listen, when he made that throw when he was running and he threw that, listen, see, y'all don't be watching, you can't. When I watch film, like I watch film as a filmer, like a studier, but I watch film as a fan too. When he made that throw, I said, oh my God. I was like, oh, that kid is nasty. I was like, who does that? Who does that? That kid's crazy. But overall, you know, it's half the battle of just having a good quarterback. And I what I'm liking about what I'm seeing in the SWAC is that people are taking it seriously. Somebody said this 8th year eligibility. I think he leaves. I think if he doesn't get the starting position, I think he dips. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And if he does dip, if I'm a Jack State fan, I ain't really tripping, because Phillip Short ain't the answer. Okay, I could have been told y'all that. All right, Phillip Short ain't the answer. I told y'all that when it first happened. Y'all was like, "Oh, Scotty, you a hater." I said, "No, the kid's an athlete trying to play quarterback. That's totally different. It's not the same." All right. I told y'all that. Sunshine did not look bad in the spring game. And that's all you're asking when you're the spring game is one, to show your fans of what you are, what you can be, right? But at the same time, you want to show your fans that, you know, hey, I'm capable of doing such and such, or capable of doing this, or capable of doing that. And I think Sunshine is definitely capable of doing that. But this kid, That kid like that. I'd be surprised if
You are the only participant in the conference. All participants are muted.
Now, once again, I want to be very clear. Just because I give him an A does not mean when the bullets start flying that he's going to be good. All I'm saying is, based off the film that I've seen, I like the kid and I think he's going to be good. But who's to say his offensive lineman is like Syracuse? I can definitely bet you they ain't Syracuse, right? So there's a lot of factors. There's a lot of variables that go into this and everything like that. So can we listen? Just listen, because y'all love to say, Scotty, when stuff don't go right with me, y'all love to say, Scotty, you said. But then when I'm right, don't nobody want to give me no credit. Well, y'all phony. I just want to let y'all be very clear. Y'all the phoniest of the phony. JB, coming to you.
Hey, Scotty, how you doing, brother?
Good, man. Talk to me.
All right, man. So look, watching the film, and by the way, I like how you break down the film with this stuff, though. The film instead of highlights, because that does make a difference. And so the reason why I asked about the progressions piece, because we all know, like with a lot of quarterback stuff, we do, like I said, pre-snap reads, maybe good throws, push stats and whatnot. But it's like there's a difference between a pre-snap read and like being prepared for the next level against different kind of competition in which they actually do those kind of reads. So I guess the next question I have for you is, QB looks good, but how will the offensive line play hold up? Because if you recall, the O-line last year was kind of suspect, and it showed up against North Carolina Central in that game.
For me, I'm not an offensive lineman guy. I gotta keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave that one to Blue. You know what I'm saying? I know they lost their best guy, Debo. You know what I'm saying? That he went to some Michelin State or Michigan State or middle Tennessee. I don't know. He went somewhere. So the O-line, right. I can't really speak on it. I just know they lost their best guy. I do know that Coach O is I've heard he's a really good offensive line coach. Their run game should be really good. I don't know about the passing game, because even when Coach O was the O-line coach back in the day, their running game was immaculate. So I think they'll be able to run the ball really well. I don't know about pass blocking, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to leave that one to Blue with the O-line situation. But I'll say this about the progressions and reads. I don't think Maurice Harris is going to ask a lot of any of his quarterbacks, right? Because what happens to me is that a lot of OCs, I'm going to tell you where I'm gonna make the ball go to a certain area, right? There's not many quarterbacks like Shador and Akil Glass that get the freedom that they call a play, and they say, hey, we would like the ball to go here, but you get to dictate where it goes, right? I have to have a lot of trust in you that you understand the defense, you understand the play concept. And I don't think OCs nowadays allow a lot of their quarterbacks that type of freedom. They dictate where the ball should go. So I don't see JaCobian having to go through 3 progressions and then hit his dump off. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see that happening. I see him getting probably like 2 reads and throwing the ball away, or 2 or 3 reads and running with the ball. Like, hey, we're trying to do this. If this don't happen, throw it away. You know what I'm saying? So I think he'll be able to kind of get away with that his first couple years.
Yeah, and that could possibly happen, but it's like, of course, it's football as well. Eventually, your DCs and your coaches, like if your coaches are worth anything, they're going to pick up on tendencies. They're going to pick up what that quarterback can and cannot do, because if they're somewhat decent at disguising coverages, then the pre-snap read stuff goes out the window, which is why being able to do progressions is very, very important. Like first option, second option, third option, because like I remember, guys, like you did the highlight with the Lindsey Scott from UIW, and you showed him going through his progressions. Because like looking up one wide receiver, looking up to another one, and it's like hopefully that our guys have that same sort of, I don't want to say football IQ, but have that same sort of like football patience to look up receivers and to go from one to another if the other one's not there.
But it's so many variables of that, right? Because one, Lindsey been in college for like what, 6 years, 5-6 years, and that's one. That's fair. And then 2, you have to have a coach that trusts you. You have to have a coach. You have to. Your coach has to trust you that he knows you understand the offense well enough to do that, and you understand how to read defenses, right? So there's a lot of variables to progressions, but usually when you're teaching a play to a quarterback, some quarterbacks teach you. I talked to a quarterback coach not too long ago, about a week or so ago. He said there's a few ways that you're taught to teach a quarterback. You have the quarterback.
Gotcha.
You have quarterback coaches who teach you week 1, 2, and 3, right? Then you have quarterback coaches who teach you if, then, right? So it's like 1, 2, 3.
Big difference.
But if, then this, you know what I'm saying? So if you have coaches that teach you 1, 2, and 3, then when that 1, 2, and 3, or if something changes, they don't know what next to go to. But if you have a quarterback coach that teach you if, then you understand how to skip through your progressions, right? Well, it's like, I'm not going to 1 because I can see it there in cover 2. So he's sitting in the flat. So I'm not even going to my first read. I'm gonna go ahead and go to my second read. You get what I'm saying? So that's like the if and then situation. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Thanks for clearing that up, man.
No problem, JB. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
All right, man. Hey, what's up, Gabe? Talk to me.
Hey, appreciate the review, and I was thinking along the same line you were thinking about JaCobian, man. JaCobian. I think he don't play like 4 games with Syracuse.
Yeah, I think he played 2 full games, and the rest of it was like garbage stuff, like garbage minutes.
Right. So that was my only thing. Everybody, especially JSU fans. But everybody, we tend to get caught up based on the fact that he come from a FBS school, and not looking at his experience. Like ooh FBS. No, pump your brakes. Let's see his body of work first. But yeah, like I appreciate you taking a look at it, man, and I'm gonna get on back to work here for my boss because I'm gone.
All right, bro. Appreciate it, G. Yeah, listen. And that's the reason why I said his transfer grade had to be a C-, right? Because he doesn't have the experience. Let me tell you this: if he had the experience of, let me see, if he had the experience of Cornelius. Remember, I gave Cornelius a B+ because the Bama done played 3 years. He was a 2-year starter, won a bowl game, right? So the transfer grade got to be a B+ because the Bama damn near played 2 whole seasons as a starter and won a bowl game, right? If JaCobian was a starter for at least a whole year, that transfer grade would have been a B easy because he's had the time to see multiple defenses, to be in the bullets, to be in the game, and to learn how to adjust. And this ain't working. And my line is this: when you've been through so many battles and fights and situations and simulations, as they say, you know what I'm saying? You're ready for it, right? This kid has not been a leader through a whole year. Right, the same thing everybody was saying about Quincy Casey about, can he be a leader? Can he lead his team? Can he do this? Can he do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to ask those same questions for JaCobian. Like, when things are going bad, what does his demeanor look like? Is he still a leader? Let me say something else. One thing I love about this kid, if you just watch his film, right, his body language is immaculate. His body language, he walks like I'm that nigga. Like he just walks like that. Like everything about this kid is just like this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to explain. Like if you don't like, I don't really know what you're looking for, but it's just like he just has this demeanor. Like, come on, man. Like this is like another day at the job. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a very dope. He has a very he like has a lot of moxie about him. Like as a quarterback, he like has this like I'm that guy. Now I don't know if he's a rah type of leader. I don't know if he's a rah type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he just walks like yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like this is like this meat, man. Like, stop playing. Like, it's just dope. It's dope. The kid dope, man. He's all around dope. So I hope success for you, JaCobian. Not for your team. It's a total difference. I hope like what is that? What is what do you say on Dave Chappelle? I wish nothing but all the worst things that possibly happened to you. Like, you know, like, no, like I hope for you. I hope you get all the success and accolades you get, but I just hope it comes with your team losing, okay? I don't mind you throwing for 4,000 to 5,000 yards and your team losing. That don't bother me, okay? Because that means you successful, but your team ain't, okay? So that's just me. That's just me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Eagle's still at the so yep. That's that exit 119 energy. Okay, I got it. He walks to the line like Willie Beaver. My name is Willie. Like legit. The way he looks in this picture is the way he carries himself on the field. Like all business. Like that. Like this picture is like exactly how he walks on the field. Like he gets a sack, he gets up like the Undertaker, right? He gets up like the Undertaker, like it's like everything is everything. Like, all right, whatever, that play's over with. Let's next play. Like this is like the perfect picture for him because that's exactly how he moves. All right. But that has been my time, guys. Listen, I know there's not a lot of good things, you know, whatever, but at the end of the day, you know, I gotta call a spade, and TC got him one. Okay. It's still pray for TC. It ain't play for TC. It's still pray for TC, but he definitely got him one. Dooley, you gotta go back to the drawing board, my boy. Like that he ain't it. Can I do coin? Like we all know who Coinus Miller is. That guy. There's no reason to do a film breakdown on Coinus Miller. He's that guy. Okay, he's that guy. But Jesus Christ, I'll see what I can do, man. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do if I find some stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go down. I'm gonna try to go down this week. Take my kids, man. We're gonna catch some of the late night games. Get them some of that experience down there in the SWAC baseball. Listen, man. I don't want to be a complainer because y'all be like, oh, Scotty. I don't want to complain. I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna just buy some tickets. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they ain't going to let me in because I ain't media. But I'm definitely going to be there for the SWAC championship. Why? Just so I can mess with McNuggets and Andrew. Just so I can mess with McNuggets and Andrew. Yeah, I'm going to be right there. All script gear on, family in tow. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to act a fool. I ain't going to act a fool with my kids right there. But, you know, anyway. UAPB baseball team. Is anything at UAPB the truth other than the women's basketball team? All right, check out Grand Baseball if they hit a home run. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna go. I'm definitely gonna go. I ain't gonna be at all the games now because, dog, who starts baseball tournaments at like 9 in the freaking morning? Dog, I swear to God, man, the people who come up with these tournaments at the SWAC are dumb as hell. Who in the middle of the week? Who's going to be at a 9 a.m. tournament in the middle of the week? Like, that's the stuff that kills me about the SWAC. Like, it's like, bro, who do you expect to be there at 9 in the morning? But, you know, teach his own, man. Teach his own. You talking about the leading scorer? Hold on, Paris. Hold on, Paris. Are you talking about where her name was like Mika or Micah? Are you talking about the leading scorer for Texas Southern? If you talking about that girl, who you talking? You better not be talking. You better not be talking about Mika Gray. Y'all Bama's beat. She is. No, that's not her. That's not her. Avid. No, that's not her. That's not her. Her name was like Mika. It was like Micah. Like Oh yeah. No, okay. Okay. I ain't worried about that. I thought y'all got the leading. If you got the leading score, girl, I'd be like, I would have been like, Paris, y'all Bama's cheating. I'd have been like, y'all Bama's is cheating. Okay. Oh, tonight I'm going live again tonight, 8:00. I'm gonna tell y'all why Claflin is the leading HBCU out here in these streets, baby. Claflin alum right here. You already know what it is. I need some more Claflin gear, but definitely tonight I'm gonna have my Claflin gear on. I'm gonna have my Claflin gear on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So tonight, 8:00, we talking BT TV contracts. We're talking Claflin. We're talking Mayo News with some of the white schools in the ACC and the Big Ten and the media right stuff. So man, definitely tune in tonight, 8:00. You already know, live show going down as always. All right. So listen, until next time, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm a holla. God bless. Jackson State. Y'all don't get comfortable. Okay. Don't think I won't do y'all dirty. No way, Scotty. Have you heard of Tougaloo College? Based on Jordan logic, Mr. Bugs, it's better for him not to get there. If he lose now, it's better for him not to lose if he has to lose in the finals. Based on Jordan knowledge, based on Jordan logic, that's all I'm saying. What about Tougaloo? What about Tougaloo? Tougaloo is not Claflin. Okay, let's be very clear about that. Tougaloo is not the top-rated private HBCU. It's not. Okay, Tougaloo is not. So let's not. Let's not. Okay, it's one of the. Let's not. Okay, you got Howard, Spelman, Morehouse, Claflin. Let's not play that game. Let's not play that game. Mr. Bugs, like why you dog? We're not even talking NBA today, bro. You trying to start some stuff.
I just want to call you, brother. Make sure you all right.
I'm straight.
You've been kind of silent. You've been kind of silent about this GOAT situation with LeBron. I want to make sure you're good. You all right up there in Georgia.
A 38-year-old losing in the Western Conference Finals. I mean, like I said, based on Jordan logic, it's better to lose now than it was in the finals. That's all I'm saying.
So I'm trying to figure out if that is the case, how do you explain Jimmy Buckets, who has a subpar team, but he's willing them?
You said the East was weak.
Victory.
That's what you said. You said the East was weak.
No, that's not. No, that was Sean. That was not me. That was Sean. Don't confuse. I look better than Sean. It's okay. But are you okay? Are you all right?
I'm straight.
I want to make sure you're good.
No, I'm good. I'm straight. It's just confusing to me because the Jordan logic of this whole thing says, hey, it's better to lose now than get into the finals again because participation trophies don't count, right? So it don't matter if you've been 12 times.
It's just strange because when it comes to the finals, based on Jordan reality, we don't know what a loss is, and also we don't know what a Game 7 is. Neither a sweep as well. I'm just trying to figure out how that makes sense.
For 13 years, you knew what 7 losses looked like. You know what I'm saying? They just weren't in the finals.
But and I give you that. But when we get to the chip, in crunch time, that at crunch time, it's time to win, which is the championship series. No, the NBA Finals, we don't know what a loss is or Game 7.
Nor do you know what 10 consecutive trips look like. You don't know what that look like with two different teams.
I'll give you that.
With two different teams.
But when you lose 60% of you showing up to the show, we don't know what that means. We know 100%. We don't know 60%. We don't know 40%. We don't know 40%. We don't know that.
Okay, listen. I
just want to make sure you're right.
I just want to know what 38-year-old was making runs like this. That's all. I mean, you just let me know because it ain't Kobe. It damn sure wasn't Kobe.
I mean the stretching, man. I mean, you should be called your new sport. You should begin to look at as gymnastics because you're doing a great job and this gymnastics thing right now when it comes to LeBron. I mean, the movement of the goalpost is amazing. You're good at it, sir. You're good at it. You're wonderful at it. But keep going. But you okay though?
I'm not moving the goalpost. I'm just stating the facts. I'm stating the facts. It's all facts.
Okay, because when I smash you on one fact, you bring in another fact.
No, I bring
moving
in
the goalpost.
No, I ask. No, I just simply ask. I say, hey, Jordan's been in the league for 13 years. Why, if he's so goated, right? If he's so great, because nobody talks about the losses in the playoffs. I'm like, he didn't go to the finals 13 straight times. Wait, let me finish. I say he don't go to the finals 13 straight times. And then
I'll give you that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Put it out. Yes, no
That's what
worries.
that's what I'm
It's
saying.
all
But
good. It's just when we got to the show,
my thing
the
is,
finals.
once again, I'm saying 10 times, and y'all act like that does not count. Like that's what I'm saying. Like y'all Bama's throw that to the wind. Like going to the finals is easy.
Hey, Seth, I am not Sean. Not am I Rocky. No disrespect to Sean and Rocky. You my dudes one time. But the exact same, I'm a fair-minded person. I'm going to give you the 10 finals. Go ahead. That is an amazing accomplishment. You know what else is amazing? You losing 60% of those final appearances. 60. And you chose the team. This was your team you chose. But Jordan, man, it's just something about that. When we got to the gym,
one of those losses,
he didn't.
One of the losses, he didn't. He didn't choose his team on one of those losses. But you know, but hey,
my bad,
yeah.
my bad. Not 10, 9 times.
Yeah,
you chose.
Yeah.
You chose the squad.
I'm just saying,
and you still lost 60% of the time.
I'm just saying, you know. Listen, you didn't lose. Listen, the worst loss, and I know we're going off top, but anyway, the worst loss was Dirk Nowitzki. Okay, like that's, to me personally, that was the worst loss for LeBron's legacy. I can't make that up. Whatever. Even though Dirk had the most historic run, beating the Lakers, I think he beat the Nuggets, and I think he beat another. You know what I'm saying? Historic run. And I mean, he gave the business to the Lakers. They just won the championship last year. But anyway, the year before that. But I mean, come on, man. Like, you know, he wasn't going against scrubs. He was going against Hall of Famers too.
Hey, I'll give you that, but you know one thing? I'm glad you brought up Dirk Nowitzki. That's my dude, because I'm in D-Town, Dallas.
I love Dirk.
You know the one thing about Jordan, man? We don't know what folding looks like in the finals. We don't know what that looks like.
Thank you for calling, Mr. Buggs.
What it look like?
Thank you, Mr. Buggs. Thank you for your time.
Hey, man, we pray for you. God bless you, brother. Hey, y'all, those in the chat, man, send up a special anointed prayer for Scotty and the family. Really, Scotty, because I can't see it right. But Scotty gonna need y'all today, because it looks like they're gonna get swept.
I'm not watching the game either. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not. I'm watching. I'm watching Miami and Celtics tomorrow.
Okay. But hold on. Don't you want to watch the GOAT?
I've seen enough of the GOAT.
But so,
man, it's just crazy. You're breaking up. Oh, you're breaking up. You're breaking up. Anyway, gotta get up out of here. All right. So, listen, all the haters. I am a LeBron fan, so it is what it is. I still believe in GOAT James. All right. So I've seen enough. Okay, I have seen enough. I surely have. All right, guys. Listen, I appreciate it. Tonight, you can catch me on 8:00 tonight. Doing another live show as I do. All right. And once again, Paris, I appreciate you. And anybody else have any body they would like for me to review or transfer, even if it's in the MEAC. No discrimination over here. If it's a dude in the MEAC that just came to your school, which I got like 5 schools over there, 4 or 5 schools over there. If you got one of them 5 guys that you want to talk about transfers or whatever, that's cool. Send them to me, DM me, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. All right. So until next time, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna holler. God bless.